So I'm here sitting in my corner. I'm getting cozy, getting accustomed to the new space. And I am reading 30 Days to Understanding the Bible, Unlock the Scriptures in 15 Minutes a Day. And this is by Max Anders. And this recommendation came from another YouTuber. Her name is Chizzy Duru. And she started her Christian journey a few years ago. And when she was starting her Bible study and whatnot, she started with this book and she recommended it. So I'm here. I had this book, mind you, for about 2 or 3 years, and haven't cracked it open. It still looks brand new. So one of my things this year is to spend more time reading and understanding the word. So I picked up this book, cracked it open, and it has me wondering what was the purpose of Sunday school? Because I did not learn any of these things in Sunday school. Did y'all know that the Old Testament has 3 kinds of books, according to this? Historical, poetical, and prophetical. The first 7 books are historical, the next 5 books are poetical, and the next 17 books of the Old Testament are prophetical. I didn't learn any of this in Sunday school. I like the order of it too. It's very simply laid out. So granted, you're not going to understand the entire Bible in 30 days, but this will put it in some kind of structure that it will make sense when you start to read it. And I think that is what had always kept me timid about taking on the Bible, because it's so many books, there's so many different things, and it just seemed like it is all these random things just put together in a book. So I really want that when I am reading it and I'm taking it in, that it connects and it makes some kind of sense for me personally. So I'm going to keep reading this, and I think you're supposed to go through it alongside the Bible, obviously. And then I do have an app, the Bible app, and there's different plans on there. And I think I will look for a year-long Bible study plan and follow that. The first few weeks of January have been about settling into my improved routines. I refreshed my space with a small reading nook, kept up with my Uber Eats runs, cooked most of my meals at home, and I've stayed consistent with tracking my spending. Nothing flashy, just steady habits, quiet routines, and preparing for my birthday in a way that feels grounded and calm. I just finished up doing my budgeting / spending tracker Google spreadsheet, and I really wanted to get that updated before this week fully got into swing, because it's really crucial that I stick to the plan this month, because my birthday is the beginning of February and I've already started planning for that. So it's very, 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 very crucial that I stick to my money plan this month, and I think that's a good thing because it will set the tone for the rest of the year. So now I'm just here putting together some dinner. I have some minced beef that I did yesterday, so I'm just doing some pasta, and that'll be what I'm putting together for my dinner. This week is going to be pretty hectic for me because I have some follow-up doctor's appointments I have to attend, and I have my dress for my birthday. One of my options is coming in later this week, so it's gonna be an active week. I know the vlogs have been a little bit dry because, you know, it's winter, not much happening, so I haven't been out and about too much besides the occasional invite. But after the birthday, going into spring, summer, things will start to pick up and I'll be able to get out and show you guys more. But right now, I'm focused. So I'm just trying to make this money, stay disciplined with this money, and stick to the plan, not my feelings. So I promise you things will pick up soon. It'll be more than just me walking around and talking in the house. And then I have the perfect shoe to go with it. I've had these for a good few years now. Yeah, I don't have the ankle strap wrapped up right now, but once I do that, it will be really nice. It'll be a really nice look. I'm excited, guys. Oh my goodness. I'm feeling a bit better today. Today is the first day that I can say that I'm starting to feel back to myself since I caught this cold. I won't wish this on nobody. Like, it wasn't so much coughing, sneezing, sore throat. It was more just feeling sleepy and weak. So I have just been like I had nothing in me for the last few days, past weekend and up to yesterday. I had very little in my tank. Um, yeah, so starting to feel better, but I'm still gonna be taking it easy, continuing with I've been using Vicks and I've been drinking David's Tea 911. That really works. Like, I get relief from my symptoms almost immediately with that. And I'm finding drinking water is also helping me feel more energized. But yeah, I'm still going to be taking it easy throughout the rest of the week as I continue to recuperate from this pog, as we used to call it growing up in Barbados. When you got a bad cold, we used to say you got gutma, or is the pog. So yeah, just here on the job as usual. And as I told you all in a couple clips before, don't worry, the vlogs are a little bit dry right now. I'm inside because it's winter here, so outside really isn't that appealing. But come summer, the warmer months, I will be outside. My foot is getting real hot in the summertime. So stay tuned. A lot more is coming. This is a month before my birthday, as I've been mentioning. So I have been working on exercising my muscle with this new established routine for my money and planning how I spend my money, telling my money where to go rather than outside sources taking my money from me, so to speak. So this week is not this week, but this month is extremely pivotal as far as me staying and sticking to the plan. I find that that has been my downfall. My emotions have overridden my plans. It's not that I don't make good plans, I make very good plans. But then when it comes down to my emotions and my feelings, the impulses just kick in, intrusive thoughts, and the money just. So sticking to the plan is important for me, and that's something that I am trying to exercise. So this month is important that I do that because I want to have a stress-free, worry-free birthday. Right? So yeah, this week is a pay week, so I have been very diligent with planning how everything is going to go, my income sources, planning what's coming in and how I'm going to be allocating that. So stick to the plan, Sherry. Stick to the plan. I'm going to be going out on some Uber runs. I have planned it out that I need to be out at least 4 days a week in order to, experience ease. So yeah, I'm gonna be starting this week's Uber runs tonight into the weekend, and yeah, that's it. I'm just trying out this new Blackmagic camera. I have been watching some creators here on YouTube that have been giving smaller creators or people now starting out tips on how to level up their content and the quality of the content. So hopefully this is recording. I did a clip before and it didn't seem to record. I don't know what happened, but I'm trying out the Blackmagic camera. So you guys, it seems clear. It seems a lot clearer than the built-in camera on my phone. I use my phone to capture and edit all of my content, so it's just easier. I find when you have a camera, then you have to be transferring and getting a separate editing software on a desktop or a laptop, and I just find using my phone for now at least the most convenient for me, and it keeps me motivated to keep producing content. So I'm trying out Blackmagic camera. Y'all can let me know in the comments how the audio is, how the video is, and yeah, we'll go from there. But I'm promising myself that I'm going to keep improving on my content so I can keep putting it out and whatnot. So yeah, I've ordered my groceries online this week as I'm not feeling 100% still. I am not going to pick up. I'm having them delivered. So those should be coming in about another hour and a half or so. So it's quite a lot. So I'm gonna head down to my car and pull the wagon out of the trunk so that when they arrive, I can easily bring everything upstairs. So yeah, that's all that's happening on the docket for today. Cozy routines, day to day, you know. Oh, so I went down to get my groceries. I got some breakfast from Tim, so I went to pick it up, and then as timing would have it, the groceries showed up at the same time. You see how handy this little cart is coming in? This is not a bad buy. I don't regret it at all. In the final episode of my Soft Money Strong Boundaries series, I reflected on what happens when you stop outsourcing safety, clarity, and stability and start building them within yourself. December wasn't about having perfect finances, it was about paying attention. I noticed how my emotions were quietly driving my spending, how impulsivity showed up not just in money, but in my decisions, my boundaries, and even my romantic patterns. Every time I felt overwhelmed, lonely, anxious, or unsure, I wanted relief, and that's natural. But sometimes that relief looked like spending, sometimes it looked like overgiving, sometimes it looked like staying in connections longer than I should have. When I slowed down, got honest with my numbers, and committed to consistency, something shifted. My nervous system started to calm. My boundaries became clearer and stronger. I shared over on my Instagram that I have started taking down my locks. I feel good about it. Like, I feel like it's time. I'm ready for a change. And in the spirit of releasing and letting go in this midlife rebirth that I am having, I have decided to go for a different look. So am I documenting the process? I don't know, because right now I'm frustrated by it. I'm taking them down. I'm not cutting them off. So it is a very long and tedious process, and quite frankly, it's a miserable process, and I don't really feel to excuse me. I don't really feel to document it, and what I will document is when I go to get it done, though. That for sure y'all will see. But for right now, this is a miserable process, and I haven't been inclined to pick up the camera and document any of it. I just want it to be over. I'm about halfway through. The back is almost done. And I need to have it all done so that I'm not manipulating it at least a week before I go to get it done. So yeah, I'm taking down my 6-year-old locks. It was a good time. I did a lot with them, and in these last few months I've been experimenting, doing different things with them. I had added some of the curly human hair to the ends, and I have been experimenting with crochet styles over them, so it was a good time. Hey good people, I'm here at the hair store, and since I'm looking to chemically relax my hair, I've started looking for products to help me maintain my hair, keep my hair healthy once I do this. Alberta has a very dry climate, so moisture and strength is important here. I was looking at Olaplex products, but they're quite pricey. So I'm here looking at Afuji, and it's way more cost effective. Y'all that have had relaxed hair in the last 10 years, let me know your thoughts on the Afuji line of products as far as the maintenance of your relaxed hair. Do you find it helps? I see they have a 2-step protein treatment here. This is $5.99, and they have the balancing moisturizer for $18.99. There's more treatment products, mousse, shampoo, leave-in conditioner. This interested me, keratin and green tea restructure. So yeah, and then they have some more here for, I guess, curly hair types. So let me know. I'm not looking to break the bank, but I definitely want to change my hair, but I want it to be healthy, and the maintenance has to be something that I can sustainably afford for the foreseeable future. So let me know if you think Afro-G would be a good place to start before I go to the big leagues and jump out for the Olaplex. Okay, and I'm looking at Mizani now. This is a line that I've been seeing floating around on YouTube. Some girls have recommended this as a product as well for keeping relaxed hair healthy. Again, more cost effective than the Olaplex. They have the Miracle Milk, leave-in, nourishing oil. I specifically want some things too that will keep my scalp healthy, because once your scalp is healthy, you have healthy hair. So I'm looking for like serums, I guess water-based products, because I've learned over time that oils really exacerbate my dry scalp or dermatitis or seborrheic dermatitis, whatever it is I have going on. My hair will be good for a day or two when I oil my scalp, and then almost immediately after that, like the dry scalp would just be out of control. So I definitely have to stay away from the oils and the oil-based products on my scalp. This one is a holding spritz. That one's $15.99. What's this for? This is for curls. See, this is a scalp forming pre-cleanse. That sounds interesting. This one is a nighttime treatment post chemical. Okay, there's another heat protectant here. Moisture. This is a mask, and this is another mask for post treatment. Okay, Mizani has quite a bit. This whole entire thing here, I didn't even notice. Ooh, scalp care. Okay, now we're talking. Reviving and refreshing. Press agent. Intense hydration. Okay, I'm liking what I'm seeing here. So it's between Mizani and the other one that I will probably be looking to start out with for buying. Alright, see the Olaplex era, and I don't see, like, this is all I'm seeing here right now. See how much more the Olaplex is, and the bottles are way smaller. Let me go around the other side and see if I see more of the Olaplex. Alright, so it looks like that's all this particular hair store has by way of Olaplex. So yeah, let me know what you guys think, if you have had experience with either the Afro-G line or Mizani for the maintenance of relaxed hair. Palmer's, this is body stuff over here. No hair stuff here. What's up? Good morning, good people. I am back at it again. It is Thursday. I am feeling a bit better than I did yesterday, so things are on the up and up for me as far as recovering from this cold slash flu, whatever it is. I've been doing my spending plan. As I mentioned, I have been trying to make it a habit, get into the habit of telling my money where to go, planning my spending as opposed to restricting myself slash budgeting. So this month, I mentioned as well, it's extremely important that I stick to my spending plan. So for the next 2 weeks, I'm gonna be, the next 2 weeks are gonna be tough. They're gonna be demanding because I want to be breathing easier by spring. So I really want to put my foot on the gas in the next 2 to 3 months to make that possible. No distractions, no deviation from the plan. This week I hit a milestone I'm really proud of. I paid off $1,252 in buy now pay later debt, and I closed the account for good. That matters to me because it wasn't just about clearing a balance, it was about breaking a pattern. For a long time, I was making spending plans, but letting my emotions override them. This time, I stayed with the discomfort. I followed the plan even when it wasn't easy. I chose steadiness over instant relief. The side gig doing Uber Eats deliveries isn't glamorous, but it's been grounding. It gave me a way to actively participate in my own stability instead of waiting for things to work themselves out. And the most important thing I'm learning through all of this, discipline isn't making my life smaller, it's giving me emotional freedom. Hey y'all, here on my Friday night steez. I've been calling it Gal Friday. I had my favorite pizza, homemade pizza, so now I'm just gonna chill for about another hour and then get down to some life admin for today, and then I'll be back out on my Uber Eats runs for the weekend. I got the movie night set up in the back. You can see the projector there. Can't see it too well right now because I'm in the light, but yeah, movie night vibes, cozy, chill. That's what we do over here. I went for a good walk. That was a long walk by the river, but I really needed it. The fresh air was nice, and they had like a fireplace set up along points of the skating rink, so it was nice to just be able to sit there and, you know, take in the scenery, take in the people skating and whatnot. Things like that. It's nice that those things are set up around the city and at no cost, so you can still get out and have an enjoyable or relaxing time without spending any money or much money at all. So I really appreciate being inconvenienced to things like that around me. And as I mentioned, as the spring and summer come on, there'll be even more things happening around, so I definitely will be getting out and taking you guys along with me to enjoy some of those things. But for now, I'm gonna go enjoy my Friday night, and I will check in with y'all again during the weekend. Redirecting my energy away from dating and romantic pursuit at this time has given me space to hear myself. It helped me recognize when something felt overwhelming instead of exciting. It gave me the confidence to say no to opportunities, to connections, to situations that weren't aligned with the woman I'm becoming. And because of that, I feel more confident about future romantic connections, not because I'm waiting for someone else to provide clarity or safety, but because I can now say I provide those things for myself. I am what I desire isn't just a mantra anymore, it's a standard. This journey is teaching me that clarity and safety aren't things we wait for someone else to give us. They're practices we build daily, imperfectly, and with intention. While my series may be finished, this work is now part of my everyday life. Hey y'all, I am here at the mall. I just picked up three orders rather from Sephora, so I'm on my way to drop those off now, and I'm heading into this week feeling Really good, really positive, really encouraged. I had a business phone call with a potential client that went really well. So I am looking forward to a positive outcome. And her project is one that I'm really excited about because she is an entrepreneur and also a creative as well. So I'm looking forward to hopefully securing an ongoing relationship with this particular client for her project. So yeah, I'm feeling good. I closed out last week with a major milestone. I reached a debt payoff goal where I was able to pay off an entire buy now pay later account that I had since last year and close that account. So I'm looking forward to doing the same with two more that I have going. And I know that once I am able to close off this particular type of debt, it will give me so much ease and free up so much more of my money, because this buy now pay later thing is attractive in that you get that immediate hit of satisfaction of getting your things right away, but then the payoff process is drawn off. The interest rates are usually pretty high, and you're just extending the period of time that you could possibly be out of debt. So I'm seeing these things, I'm appreciating these things. Along the way, I'm giving myself grace because I know I'm not the only one. But in talking about these things, you bring awareness, and I hope that by sharing bits of my journey that I can inspire at least one person out there with their own journey. This is something that I'm also learning as I go along, and also trying to share any gems that I come up with as I go along as well. So yeah, I am enjoying the satisfaction that is coming from freeing myself and freeing my future self so that I can do things that I really value moving forward. So yeah, I'm gonna go do these deliveries and check back in with y'all in a bit. Hey y'all, it has been about a week or so since I have turned on this camera, and today I just said, you know what, just turn on the camera. It hit me that yes, I haven't turned it on because I didn't feel like I had anything exciting or out of the ordinary to show, but it hit me that this is what my channel is about, romanticizing the regular. So let's do some regular stuff. I'm just over a week out from my birthday, so I've just been busy preparing for that. I've been out doing my Uber Eats runs regularly. I've been doing my regular donations at the blood plasma bank here in Calgary. So your girl has just had her head down, locked in, getting the things done. So yeah, in the week that I haven't posted a vlog, I think it's about 2 weeks now I haven't posted a vlog, that's what I've been focusing on doing. I do have some clips from the last 2 weeks, I just haven't gotten down to editing and starting up a new segment of the vlog. So yeah, we are here. Today is Friday. My week went pretty well, where we had milder weather for a good 2 weeks or so. We're now back in the deep freeze. As I talk to you right now, it's about minus 14, and dare I say that it has warmed up, because this morning it was about minus 23, minus 25 degrees Celsius. So we are officially back in the deep freeze. Here in Calgary, we get these periods in our winter that we call Chinooks, or Chinook winds, and it usually brings much milder temperatures throughout the winter. So we do get breaks here and there with these Chinooks. So yeah, I'm about to finish up my work day, and as you can see, I'm multitasking. I'm here taking down my locks, my 6-year-old locks, if I haven't mentioned it before on the vlog. I am switching up the look for this new season that I'm stepping into, and I've decided to take down my locks. So I'll take you guys along around next week and show you what exactly I'm getting done to my hair for this new look. And yeah, there's some fun things coming up, so let me finish up this work day, and I got a couple errands to run after work. I'm trying to decide if I'm going to walk or if I'm going to drive. I mentioned it's very cold out, so I don't know. But these places are pretty close by, so it might be worth it to get out and get some steps in. But I'll see how I feel once I log off for the day. I'm not losing a lot of hair taking out these locks. I'm losing the hair when I meet the knots. So most of what I pull out is knots, not like hair breaking off. So, and I have bought a good few things already in preparation for this change of the hair. So I'm going to show you guys as well what I've accumulated so far. I'm trying my best to do as much research as I can up front so that I don't start off being a product junkie. I've gotten some of the essential things. I've gotten a comb. I got some brushes. I got a flat iron, curling iron, and one of those trending hair straightener brushes. I already had a hair dryer, like with a bonnet, so I'll use that for a bit. But yeah, I'll definitely come back and show you guys what I have gotten so far. So yeah, let me get through with this day, log off, and then let's go do a couple errands outside. So this is where I'm at right now, moving through regular days, running errands, cooking at home, tending to the little things that keep my life feeling steady. Nothing dramatic, just choosing presence, choosing nourishment, choosing to stay with myself instead of rushing toward the next distraction. As I head into my birthday week, I'm giving myself a little more space, a few PTO days to take care of my health, reset, and celebrate in a way that feels intentional and grounded. Less pressure, more ease. The next vlog will take you into that slower stretch, the lead up to my birthday dinner, taking care of my body, and letting myself enjoy being held by routines I've built on purpose. For now, this is me, in the in-between, living the work quietly, one ordinary day at a time. Alright, so clearly I decided to take a walk despite it being cold. And I put on my weighted vest. This was a recent purchase. It's an adjustable one, so if you like it and you're on the market for a weighted vest, it will be linked in the description box. I'm just here looking for some beef strips. I hope they have. I'm gonna do what I call a makeshift suya. So I'm looking for the beef strips to do that, and I'm not seeing beef strips here. Let me see. Go down the other way. Nope, I don't think they have any. That store did not have what I was looking for, so I'm here at another one, and hopefully they have the beef strips, the cooked already ones, so I would just need to put it in the suya spice and have me a nice little snacky snack tonight. Let's see. Meat is over here. Alright, so here we are. They have these ones, but I would have to cook these, and I'm not trying to cook them. If they have the ones that are already cooked, I would like to get that. Let me see, where else can I look here? I think I'm gonna have to get that one and cook it from scratch, because I'm not seeing. Maybe they would be in the other frozen food section. Let me go there.
Welcome to Co-op. Please scan your first item. Welcome to Co-op. Please scan your first item. Select
aside, my suya ambitions for tonight are dead. I got the beef strips, but then the African store that I thought I could have gone to get the suya spice is actually closed down. So I then walked back up the street and I saw a Habisha store. I went in there, not high hopes because that's not West African, and so true they didn't have any. So no suya for me tonight. So I am going to make my red Thai curry soup. And what do I have for snacking? I don't have anything for snacking here. No, I do not. And I like a little snack, something for, you know, a little nightcap on a Friday night. So I'll see what I can do. But yeah, I'm gonna make this soup and get back to this here, and I'll talk to y'all tomorrow.